Hi everybody, I'm Denise Poteet, dating and relationships coach for ambitious career professionals. Yesterday, I did a short video and told you a little bit about my story. Since then, I've been getting lots and lots of messages, and a few specific women have been asking, okay, so I heard your message, but how do you really find a guy that wants and is committed to a relationship? Like a good, strong, relationship-oriented man who wants a commitment, right? That's the biggest question. And some of the men have been asking me the same thing is, women say they want a commitment, but then they seem like they don't. They say they want a relationship, but then it feels like I'm not enough. And for most of you that heard my video or know me, you know that I have been married for the last 15 years and in a relationship for 19. But what you don't know about me is how difficult it was for me to actually connect with a man and really commit and find somebody that I could feel understood me, right? That completes me. And I'll get more into that personal journey later, but I want you to know that in those years of being a headhunter, right, post-psychology and all that, I told you about being a psychotherapist and all that. Being a headhunter required a certain skill set, right? It was super competitive. I had my master's degree, and I was just, during that time, I just thought, you know what? It's really sexy to be ambitious, to be a driver, to be competitive. I need to show men that I can hold my own. I need to show men that I can be independent, that I don't really need a man. And I didn't really mean to come across that way, but I was proud to say that I didn't need a man. And little did I know that that was a really big problem. And, I took a couple of notes today that I just kind of want to glance down is I started to feel like there was something wrong with me. Here I was, working on myself, investing in myself, making my own money. I had my own house, I had my own car. All this should be really attractive. And yet, why were all my friends getting married? Like, all of my friends got married. That's why I moved from Texas to California, because everyone was getting married and I felt like there was something missing. Like I needed to go find some piece of myself, right? And it was really frustrating. And even though I looked super happy on the outside, and yes, I was content with my life. Like, how many people right now are listening know that you have an amazing life? And yet for some reason, whether you got divorced recently and it just wasn't working out, or whether you keep on dating and then the relationships kind of fizzle, like, do you ever wonder if something inside of you is broken? Yeah, broken. And honestly, that's how I felt. I felt broken. I think about it, and it was hard, because it's hard to understand how you can have so much in your life and be so successful, and yet this thing about finding love, it's hard, right? It's not happening for you. It's just happening for other people. And why not you? And so deep down, ladies, you start to think that something's wrong with you. And then you get pissed off. You get super pissed off and you're like, screw that. Men are intimidated by me. That's the problem. Men are just intimidated by me. They know that I don't need them. And truth be told, deep down, you start to think that men are kind of weak, that they're just weak. And you just want a real man that'll just man up, come into your life and see who you really are. And who you really are is sensitive, right? You're not always strong. Even though you may be a single mom right now, you're not always strong. You don't want to have to live life alone and constantly be in the grind of things. You want a leader in your life. You want somebody who calls your bullshit, and you want someone who can help share the burden as well as the fun in your life, who can appreciate you, right? So that you can know that your life matters. You know what I'm talking about. I know your life matters now, but Seriously, there's no better feeling than being in love. It's like a drug. It's like a drug to be adored. And so I had to figure out what's going on. The common denominator over 15 years was me. And honestly, there comes a time in your life, and there came a time in mine, where you're at a crossroads. And for some of you listening right now, that crossroad is right now. Can you really look at yourself and say that you're going to be really happy in 10 years alone? I mean, seriously, when you have someone that loves you in your life like I have right now, it magnifies your happiness. Everything is in full color. And I want that for you. And I am really excited because I've been really trying to do a lot of self-evaluation to how did I come to this place? What have I learned? And I started thinking about, what does it really take to have a great relationship with a man? Not just average, but a great one. Yes, we have to find him, and I can help you with that, no problem. And then yes, we need to attract them, right? There is a certain way to attract a high quality guy. It's not the same as just any other guy. And there's a whole psychology behind that. And so I'm really excited because I am working on some things, and I've discovered what it really takes to get that kind of relationship and to keep it. And it's hard work, okay, to keep it, but it comes down to a few specific things, and I want to share those with you. So, yesterday I kind of hinted at it, and I'm getting really, really closer to telling you all the details about that. But I want to ask you today, if you're listening to this video, do you want to know really what it takes to inspire men on a level that makes them want to pursue you, that inspires them to want to be with you? Do you want to know what really makes men fall in love? And men, if you're listening, you're probably like, yeah, tell me what does it take, right? This initial thing I'm working on is going to be for you amazing ladies out there. But I want to know out there right now, where's your heart? Are you looking for this kind of long-lasting relationship? Would that really complete your success? Do you want to know what I have in mind, what I want to tell you about this thing, this process that I think that you can actually imitate that will help you find love? I mean, if you want to know, I need some messages below, okay? I need some conversation here. So share this video, like this video, and you better get ready, because this week I'm going to continue this conversation, and I'm going to be telling you something that's very exciting. So again, tell me, would you like to know how to not only attract a really amazing man, but how to keep him? Just let me know. All right, talk to you soon.